Hello, what is up you guys? So I'm going to tell you guys today all about my hair care. About, I would say like a year and 4 months ago, almost a year and a half ago, I cut my hair pretty short. Well, actually I cut it a while ago, even before that, when like the long bob was like first getting really popular. I cut it and then I continued to cut it for a while after that. But the last time that I cut it that short was like December of 2016. I want to say January 2017, around that time. And since then I've been growing it out, and I've gotten lots of haircuts during that time, taking an inch off, here or there. I don't like to have lots of dead ends on my hair, so it's not like I haven't had my hair cut since that time, but I have been trying to grow it out, and it's grown out pretty quickly. As you guys can see, it's curled and it's still about like to here, and it was like here before. So I've gotten, gosh, what is it, like 9 inches of hair at least, and I've cut a lot of it. So I want to tell you guys kind of how I grew my hair out, but also how I take care of my hair in general. I've always been pretty good about my hair, but I've gotten really good in the past few years as well. And so I'm gonna go through and tell you guys the products that I use and kind of how, like what I do in the shower, basically all those kinds of things. So let's just jump in. Okay, so the first thing I do in the shower obviously is wash my hair, and I always use a sulfate paraben-free shampoo that's not going to strip the color out of my hair, because as you can see, I have balayage in my hair. This is my natural color, the roots, and these are like some of my lightest pieces you can see, like this. So, there's quite a lot of lift in my hair. I should have way more damage than I do, and I think most people that go this light have a lot more damage than I do, but I take really, really, really good care of my hair, so there's not really any damage, like my hair hasn't like fallen apart or anything. But yeah, so I wash my hair, and lately I've been using the Ouai smoothing shampoo, or I don't know, I've had like a lot of dandruff in the past few months, I think because of the water in Florida, so I use like a anti-dandruff shampoo as well. But this is the one I bought and I've been using, and I kind of have mixed feelings about this, to be honest. The smell is really good. It's kind of like almost like an elegant, fancy baby shampoo, if that makes sense. That's like the best way I can describe it. I like this, but I'm not obsessed with it personally. My favorite shampoo is from the Pureology Perfect for Platinum line. I love that shampoo and conditioner, and it's meant for hair that has 4 levels of, like, it's been lifted 4 levels like of highlight or more. I just love Pureology products in general, but I actually ran out of it recently, so I don't have it. But this is the spray, which I'll talk about in a minute. But yeah, I usually will go in with a kind of smoothing, moisturizing shampoo, and I really like to use like a really nice, very hydrating like hair mask on my hair. Like a regular conditioner just doesn't cut it for me. I want my hair to be very, very hydrated. So one of my favorites is it's a 10 with the Keratin, the orange and blue bottle. I love, love, love this conditioner. It works so well in my hair. It smells so good. And I just notice such a big difference when I get out of the shower, and like how my hair dries. It's just so much smoother and softer, but I can still straighten or curl it, and things hold just fine. Or I also like the Bedhead Dumb Blonde Reconstructor like conditioning hair mask. This is for chemically treated hair as well. And of course I love the Perfect for Platinum conditioner, like the mask one. I think it comes in like a squeezy kind of like it comes like this. I haven't tried the regular conditioner, but the hair mask one is like, I don't love the smell of that one. Like, it smells fine, but it's not like amazing. It's not like my favorite scent, but like the way it makes my hair look is so, so good. So those are kind of like some of my favorites. So I typically kind of bounce around with my shampoos and conditioners. I usually have at least 2 different ones of each in my shower, and I like to kind of switch them up or mix them together because I feel like your hair kind of gets used to product, and so switching it up and kind of shocking it is helpful. So I typically do that. So it's kind of rare for me to continue to like buy the same shampoos and conditioners over and over and over in a row. But what I like to do when I get in the shower is wash my hair, rinse it out, put in my conditioner, and then let it sit for as long as possible while I do everything else in the shower. And then right before I get out, I'll rinse it out. And that really just helps everything absorb into like the maximum of its potential. Typically, I do not blow dry my hair like ever. I always wash my hair at night and let it air dry. And then if I need to, when I wake up in the morning, if it's still a little damp, I will blow dry just kind of like under here a little bit. But as you can see, like there's not even any color treating really in that area of my hair. So I don't really worry so much about it being damaged. I also use quite a few sprays in my hair. So what I like to use is obviously this Perfect for Platinum. This is like a filler, miracle filler treatment, and it's just going to make your hair soft and shiny and hydrated, and it kind of fills the gaps, I guess, where there is any damage. So I always spray this in my hair after I get out of the shower, and I also spray this Bedhead purple Dumb Blonde toning protecting spray. I've used a lot of purple shampoos in the past. I don't have any right now. They can be a little bit drying, so sometimes I'll mix them together. But this one's good since I am balayaged, because what the purple does is if you have highlighted hair, it's going to tone it down more cool toned and make it less like orangey and brassy. So as your color starts to fade a little bit from being washed out and all those kinds of things, you can spray this in or use a purple shampoo, and it will kind of just balance your hair color back out. And I like this one because I don't have to put it near my roots, because I don't even need it near my roots. So I'll just kind of spritz this all in my hair, and it will just kind of bring the color back to where I want it to be. If I am going to blow dry my hair, then I will put in some of the Living Proof Prime Style Extender, and this is really good if you live in like humid areas or anywhere where, you know, like the weather's gonna kind of mess with your hair. This is really good, but I don't really like to use this unless I'm going to style my hair immediately, because it kind of like locks in your style, and so I don't really feel like I want to put this in when I'm going to air dry my hair. So I don't know if that makes sense, but that's a product that I do have and I do like and I use on occasion. Anytime I straighten or curl my hair, I like to use a heat protectant spray, and this is like my tried and true. I mean, there's so many out there, but this one works great, and it's just the TRESemmé what's it called? Heat Tamer leave-in spray. And you can just spritz this on your dry hair before you go in, and it'll protect up to 450 degrees. I don't think I usually heat my tools up that hot, but if I did, it's fine. I'm very much about prevention, because I feel like once you screw up your hair, you kind of just gotta wait for it to grow out. There's not always a lot of hope. So with that being said, one of the biggest things that, I mean, these are all kind of like basic, like, you know, you need to like wash your hair or, you know, condition it, whatever, protect it from the heat. We all know that. But one thing that I think has really changed my hair and made it so that I can keep my hair this light and it stay really healthy is how often I wash it. So before, I used to wash my hair like every other day, and now I wash it about every 5 to 7 days, which sounds kind of crazy and maybe gross, but once your hair kind of gets used to it, you really don't need to wash it that often. It doesn't get that greasy, because if I would have like a few years ago tried to keep my hair like 3-4 days, my hair would be a disgusting greasy mess. Now I can go like 5, 6, 7 days before I start feeling like, ooh, I need to wash my hair. But it's your hair gets used to it. So you kind of got to stretch it out and just kind of go through that like short couple of weeks where you do that and your hair is like, you feel kind of gross, just throw it up in a bun. Like it's worth it, because then when you're not washing your hair all the time, you're not stripping all the natural oils from it all the time, because even though you're shampooing up here, all that product is still running down your hair and it's pulling all of the oils out of the bottom, and that's where you really want to keep them. So the other thing that I do once my hair has kind of dried a little bit, like it's not sopping wet, it's more damp, I'll put in a hair oil, and I really love the Oribe, I think that's how you say it, Nourishing hair oil. This smells so good, you guys. It's not cheap, but this is like the best hair oil I've ever used. Any argan oil is really great for your hair. There's tons of hair oils out there. Argan oil is definitely one that I would recommend, but I do love this product so much. To me, it's worth it just for the scent alone. Like, oh, it smells so good. Just makes your hair look so healthy. But I digress. Anyways, so I'll put that in my hair, and what I will do to keep my hair to last a super long time is before I put any oils, well, I'll put this in like once I've washed my hair, like so like the first day I wash my hair, I will, you know, spray these in, let it dry for a couple hours, put like a little, like about that much in my hair, and disperse that, let it dry. A few days later, what I do to make sure that my hair looks really good and the style lasts as long as possible, once I start to feel like my hair just isn't looking its best, I will go in with a boar bristle hairbrush, and it's very good for preventing like breakage and making your hair look really soft and shiny. And what it does is when you brush it, it pulls all of the oils near your scalp down the rest of your hair. So you're pulling the oils down where you really want them to be, which is at the bottom, because that's where it gets the most dry. And so then once I've done that, if I feel like I need to, I will just put a little dry shampoo at the top for a little bit of volume, or if there's like too much oil. And I really love the Batiste ones. I get them from TJ Maxx because they come in like this is a ginormous bottle and they're so much cheaper, but you can get them at Target, Ulta, drugstores, pretty much everywhere. This is the fresh, light and breezy scent, and this is the wild one. They have so many scents. They also have ones for like darker hair. I've never used the ones for darker roots. It does leave a little bit of a white cast, but I feel like once I massage into my hair, it looks fine, and I don't mind it. And I really just love like the convenience of being able to kind of, I'll just pick up like chunks of my hair where I feel like it's a little greasy, give it a little spritz, massage it in, and I'm good to go. And it's really easy for me to make my hair last 5 to 7 days. It kind of depends. I feel like if I've worked out a lot and sweated a lot, then it's usually more like 5 days. But if not, or like in the winter, 7 days. But yeah, that's made such a huge difference with growing out my hair. Oh, and I forgot to mention that when I'm in the shower, I do run a like brush through my hair with the conditioner in it, and that helps kind of just disperse it really evenly. And I use this, I got this from Ulta. I think it was like in the clearance section, to be honest. I think it's like Ulta brand. This has seen better days, by the way. There's like some product. It's not pretty. Don't judge, but it says it has like coconut oil in the bristles or something. I don't know about any of that, but it's really easy to just like run through my hair. You could also just use like a wide tooth comb, but that really helps me as well. I've also taken some supplements since I've started growing out my hair. I've been taking these for about probably like 6 months, no, more than that. Like 6, 7, 8 months, I don't know. But I've been taking collagen, and so I put it in my bulletproof coffee typically. This is from Vital Proteins. This is the only brand that I've purchased it from, and I really trust it as a like good quality source of collagen. Says it's a dietary supplement for hair, skin, nails, bones, and joints. And so basically, if you're not familiar with collagen, collagen is something that we already naturally produce, and it's that like thing that makes your everything kind of elastic, like bouncy, like your hair and your skin and your nails and your joints, everything is like bouncy and elastic and plump from the collagen. We already have it, and over time we stop producing as much of it. So by taking a collagen supplement, your body can get more of it and use it. You do need to make sure that you are also getting your daily dosage of vitamin C if you are taking a collagen supplement, because that's really going to help it absorb. Obviously, the thing with collagen is all of the studies related to it are anecdotal, meaning that, you know, they're not measuring scientific, like quantitative research. It's all based on people's opinions, like if they saw results or not. So bear that in mind, but I personally believe that it works. I've seen a huge difference in my hair, my skin, my nails, and it's really great for so many things. It's so good for your gut health. It's so good for your joints and your bones. If you are prone to arthritis, it can help with arthritis. I mean, it's so good because what it does is in your gut lining, you have, when you eat things that are bad for you, it can create little holes in your gut lining. And then when you eat food, whether it's good or bad, your body has a hard time processing all the nutrients and absorbing them because they're escaping through the holes and getting into your bloodstream and not being used correctly. And so what the collagen does is it fills all those holes and it helps your gut heal. So there's just so many benefits. I could blab on and on. I take it in two forms. So I have the collagen peptides and the beef gelatin. Both of them are collagen. They're just a little bit different. So beef gelatin can only be done in hot liquid, and I put this in my bulletproof coffee and matcha because it just makes it a lot more thick and creamy. But you can also put the collagen in it, and this is unflavored, and it'll dissolve in hot or cold liquids as well. So you could put this in your oatmeal, you could put this in a smoothie, you could really do anything that you want with this, but they also have it in so many other forms. So if you want to take it in pill form, I think you would have to take about 6 capsules to get the same dosage, but you can take it in a pill form. They also have it as like a coffee creamer, like collagen coffee creamer. They have collagen beauty water, like strawberry lemonade flavors. There's so many that you can do. So whatever kind of is easiest for you to fit it into, that you're going to be consistent. That's the key. You have to be consistent. I take this every single day. I do 1 scoop of this, 1 scoop of the beef gelatin, and I always get it in no matter what. But yeah, it just has made such a huge difference. I would just really recommend doing your own research and looking into it, because if it's something that you're interested in, I feel like beauty comes from within, and it doesn't matter how many products you put on your body, makeup, all that stuff. It's not going to be a cure-all if there's other stuff going on inside the body, and this is really easy. So highly, highly, highly recommend taking this. I can't say enough good things, but I'll stop now. Okay, the other thing that I've only been doing for about a month, but I can already tell a huge difference, is I've been taking the Halo Beauty Hair, Skin, and Nail Booster. It's a vitamin, and you take 2 a day, and I've been taking these pretty much religiously. They look like this. By the way, can we talk about how cute her packaging is? This is Tati Westbrook's. Let's get closer. This is a Tati Westbrook's brand. I think I talked about this in my March favorites, but so what it says is it promotes thick and luxurious hair growth, minimizes fine lines and wrinkles, supports collagen and keratin production, promotes strong and healthy nails, and it has anti-gray fighting enzymes. Gray hair runs in my family, so if we can like postpone that for a little bit, I would not be mad. But one thing that I will say is the biggest thing I've noticed from this is my nails and my skin. The hair is harder to notice because like it is what it is, but I've had a lot of dehydration in this area of my face, and I've had some struggles, and my skin is so much more hydrated now, and that's what this is supposed to help do, is really like maintain the moisture in your skin, not just in your face but everywhere. And that's another thing that I think is really great about taking supplements and vitamins that benefit your hair, skin, nails, all those things, because you know, you might put really great products on your skin, for example, but like it's not going everywhere. So anyways, I'm getting into other topics. This is about hair, but I love this so far, and I've committed to another 3 months of it. So I will keep you guys updated, but if you're curious about a hair vitamin, I would highly recommend this one. I don't really recommend taking like the sugary vitamins. I mean, I understand that it's so much easier to take something that you can chew as opposed to something you swallow. Like, I don't really like swallowing pills that much. Like, it's not fun for me, but these aren't hard to swallow, and sugar just really isn't good for your hair, skin, and nails. So like, I don't really think it has any business being in a vitamin. Like, I don't feel like that's necessary. It's unnecessary calories, it's unnecessary sugar. It's just not really, it's not good for you. So that's just my opinion. So if you want something that I think is really great and really well thought out and very transparent, I would look into this. And then the last thing that I want to talk about that's also really helped my hair is switching my pillowcases. So I have switched to silk pillowcases, and this is actually a new one because I had some and I need some new ones, so I bought some new ones. I got these off of Amazon. This is like a king-sized one because I have a king-size bed, but they have them in other sizes too. But this is so good for your hair because if you think about it, cotton, which is what most pillowcases are made out of typically, it's really such an absorbent material. You think about like cotton pads, like everything that you can think of that's made of cotton is very absorbent. So when you go to sleep and you have all these great products on your hair and you're sleeping in your bed, the cotton's kind of like absorbing some of it to an extent. And it's doing the same thing to your face products, and it's more likely to break your hair and all those kinds of things, you know, obviously over time. So because it's a little bit more rough, you know, it's more likely to contribute to fine lines and wrinkles and all that crap. So silk is not going to absorb all those products. It's going to let them, like as much of them sit in your hair and skin and all those things and do what they're supposed to do. It's just really so much better for your hair. So they come, I got mine from Amazon, as I said, and they come like in these little things. You can also get them sometimes from TJ Maxx. I would definitely recommend looking there. If you look in like the beauty product section where they have like, you know, skincare and hair care and bath products and all those things, I've definitely seen them there, the silk pillowcases, like multiple times. So definitely look into that because they're not cheap, like they're not expensive at all. I can't remember how much I paid for these. I want to say these were like 10 bucks a piece, $8 a piece, something like that. It's not gonna like break the bank, and it's like an investment, so you'll have these for like a very long time. You can keep these for a very long time. So definitely worth it if you want to really get the most out of all of your products and just take better care of your hair. I think that's everything. This video turned out to be a little bit long, but hopefully it was helpful for you guys. I really believe in all the products that I use, and I think that there are so many amazing ones out there, and really just, you know, making small little changes can really make a huge difference. I would really recommend you not washing your hair as much if you can, using sulfate-free products. Consider looking into some kind of vitamin if you want to grow your hair out, especially collagen. I would recommend that maybe even more than a vitamin, to be honest, because this has just so many benefits. So anyways, I hope this video helped you guys out. I hope you enjoyed it. I will make sure to list as many of the products as I can below for you guys. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.